Topic 6. CEO-CFO Partnership. The CEO-CFO partnership is one of the most influential relationships within an organization, serving as the foundation for strategic leadership, corporate governance, enterprise transformation, and long-term value creation. While the Chief Executive Officer, CEO, provides overall strategic direction and organizational leadership, the Chief Financial Officer, CFO, serves as the principal strategic advisor responsible for ensuring that strategic ambitions are financially sustainable, risks are appropriately managed, and capital is allocated effectively. Leading executive CFO programs emphasize that the modern CFO has evolved from a financial controller into a strategic business partner whose collaboration with the CEO significantly influences organizational performance and shareholder value. In today's rapidly changing business environment, organizations face technological disruption, geopolitical uncertainty, sustainability challenges, regulatory complexity, and increasing investor expectations. These challenges require CEOs and CFOs to operate as integrated leadership partners who combine visionary strategy with financial discipline and operational execution. The strength of this partnership often determines an organization's ability to navigate uncertainty while achieving sustainable growth and competitive advantage. The CEO typically focuses on vision, growth, innovation, customer relationships, organizational culture, and external positioning, while the CFO contributes expertise in financial strategy, capital allocation, enterprise risk management, performance management, investment evaluation, and governance. Together, they balance entrepreneurial ambition with disciplined financial stewardship, ensuring that strategic opportunities create sustainable long-term value rather than short-term expansion without adequate returns. Strategic planning represents one of the most important areas of CEO-CFO collaboration. Corporate strategy development requires both visionary leadership and rigorous financial analysis. CFOs provide economic insights, scenario planning, industry analysis, market intelligence, and investment evaluations that enable CEOs to make informed strategic decisions. Rather than merely approving budgets, finance leaders increasingly participate in shaping business models, growth strategies, digital transformation initiatives, mergers and acquisitions, and international expansion plans. An essential dimension of the partnership is capital allocation. Organizational resources are limited, requiring careful prioritization among strategic investments such as digital transformation, artificial intelligence, sustainability initiatives, acquisitions, innovation programs, talent development, and operational modernization. CFOs evaluate these alternatives using financial metrics such as net present value, NPV, return on invested capital, ROIC, and economic value added, EVA, while CEOs assess strategic alignment and competitive positioning. Together, they ensure capital is deployed toward initiatives that maximize long-term enterprise value. The CEO-CFO partnership is particularly critical during business transformation. Digital transformation, restructuring, acquisitions, sustainability initiatives, and organizational redesign require substantial investment and cross-functional coordination. CEOs articulate transformation vision and organizational priorities, while CFOs establish governance structures, investment frameworks, performance metrics, risk controls, and financial accountability mechanisms. Their collaboration ensures that transformation programs remain strategically aligned, financially disciplined, and operationally achievable. Enterprise risk management also relies heavily on CEO-CFO collaboration. Organizations face financial, operational, cybersecurity, geopolitical, regulatory, supply chain, climate, and reputational risks that require integrated strategic responses. CFOs identify financial implications and risk exposures through scenario planning, stress testing, and quantitative analysis, while CEOs determine strategic responses and organizational priorities. Together, they strengthen resilience while maintaining organizational agility in uncertain environments. Effective CEO-CFO partnerships are built upon trust, transparency, constructive challenge, and mutual respect. The CFO must provide objective financial analysis and independent judgment even when perspectives differ from executive enthusiasm. Similarly, CEOs rely on CFOs to identify risks, question assumptions, and provide balanced perspectives that improve strategic decision-making. Healthy disagreement based on analytical evidence often leads to stronger business decisions than unquestioning agreement. Communication plays a vital role in maintaining an effective partnership. Frequent dialogue regarding strategic priorities, financial performance, organizational risks, stakeholder expectations, and transformation progress ensures alignment across executive leadership. CFOs translate financial information into strategic business insights that enable CEOs to communicate effectively with boards, investors, regulators, employees, and external stakeholders. Clear communication also strengthens governance by aligning management actions with board expectations and shareholder interests. Digital transformation has expanded the strategic role of the CFO within the executive partnership. Artificial intelligence, advanced analytics, enterprise data platforms, automation, and predictive modeling provide finance leaders with deeper business insights that support CEO decision-making. CFOs increasingly use real-time performance dashboards, scenario analysis, and predictive forecasting to inform strategic choices regarding investments, pricing, operations, customer engagement, and market expansion. The partnership also extends to investor relations and corporate governance. CEOs and CFOs jointly communicate organizational strategy, financial performance, ESG initiatives, capital allocation policies, and long-term value creation objectives to boards of directors, institutional investors, analysts, and regulators. Consistent executive messaging strengthens organizational credibility, investor confidence, and access to capital while supporting transparent governance practices.
As organizations increasingly adopt stakeholder-oriented business models, the CEO-CFO partnership must balance shareholder returns with broader stakeholder expectations regarding sustainability, innovation, human capital development, digital transformation, and social responsibility. Integrated financial and non-financial performance management enables executive leadership to create sustainable enterprise value while maintaining financial resilience and strategic flexibility. The Global Competency Framework identifies leadership, communication, strategic thinking, business partnering, governance, risk management, planning, performance management, and influence as essential competencies for executive finance professionals. At executive levels, CFOs are expected to collaborate closely with CEOs, influence enterprise strategy, challenge strategic assumptions constructively, and translate financial expertise into business leadership that supports sustainable value creation across the organization. In today's complex global economy, the CEO-CFO partnership has become one of the most critical drivers of organizational success. Companies whose CEOs and CFOs operate as trusted strategic partners, combining visionary leadership with financial discipline, analytical insight, collaborative decision-making, and enterprise-wide governance, are better positioned to navigate uncertainty, accelerate transformation, strengthen stakeholder confidence, and achieve sustainable long-term enterprise value creation.